Good day, people. My name is Lord Vulcan, and this is my first attempt at a vlog. So, everyone just be a little bit nice. Woof to you too. Yep. My name's Lord Vulcan. I ride a Kawasaki Vulcan 900, the classic one, not the custom. Dick. Yes, I'm a very intolerant person when it comes to stuff like that. But otherwise, I'm very sociable. Here they are. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Come on, love. I live in sunny Amleby with my fiancée, the Lady Vulcan, or Vulcan Lady as she's more commonly known. I am 23 years old and I just love biking, and I got inspired to do it by a lot of people as they're doing the vlogs, so I thought I might give it a shot myself. I'm using a GoPro, no, not GoPro, Drift even. A Drift 1080p, I think that's the Ghost one, I'm not sure. But still. Yeah, and while I'm here I'd like to give a few shout outs to a couple of people. First one is the Confused Rider, because we've been talking on, you know, just on Twitter and everything, and he's always been there. He was like the first person to properly follow me on my Twitter account, and he's a good lad. The other guy is also Arctic Ride 2014, because this is a guy who's doing a ride for Cerebral Research. He's riding from Newcastle upon Tyne up to the Arctic Circle. Don't know why this went slightly Swedish, but he's going to Sweden. Yeah, really good cause. You can follow him and follow Confused Rider, but you can also donate money to the Cerebral charity that he's the founder of through Virgin. I think it is. It's like virgin.com/donate, whatever. But yeah, I mainly got this camera for insurance reasons, and then thought to myself, I can do a bit of vlogging as well. And since it's just a nice day, I might as well get one out of the way now. I do need to get these pipes unbaffled, or debaffled, because they're very, very quiet at the moment. Well, this kind of bike anyway. But I have seen my new bike that I am saving up for. Same one, Vulcan, but it's a 1700 Voyager with all the extras. Gonna cost me about 25 grand, so I've got to get saving up pretty quick. No, mate, I wish there were a few more curving roads around here. Yes, this bike should be a lot louder than it is. Bloody nippy though. Not weather wise, I mean speed wise. I mean, 0 to 60 on it's about 4 seconds. Mind you, it is a big 900 fuel injected engine. It's bloody heavy though. I mean, I've said that. I mean, I've had to pick it up once when a chav knocked me off. Luckily I was more or less standing still, but he clipped my front wheel when he went past, and subsequently just tipped me. And he knew we'd done it, simply because he looked around about 10 metres down the road, saw me on trying to hold up the bike, and then it dropped, and then he rode off. So I'm always on the lookout for him. Because if I catch up to him, he won't have a bike left. Mind you, it's chavs on little mopeds. I'm not saying that all moped riders are bad, of course, but it's just the chavs who are absolute dicks on them. Like getting a 50cc scooter and then putting turbo injectors onto it. You watching where you're going, and forced inductions and hypercharges, stuff like that, and them stupid little exhausts. Oh, I hate them. Ones that sound like a bee or a fart in a tin can. That would be my impression of a 50cc scooter that's been modified, rather than that. I know which one I'd rather have. I actually did have quite a nasty dream last night. Well, my friend lent me his Ninja 636. He lent me it for like 3 days, I think it was. And on the last day I was going down a country road and subsequently dropped it, went straight into a hedge, and all my helmet, just like all around here, just gone. Absolutely gone. It looked like it had been cut off with a chainsaw, but thankfully it was just a dream. Anyway, I've ridden that Ninja and it's so comfy. Really nice bike, quick as anything, but after a while you're just constantly like that all the time. Your knees are under your chin and your hands hurt. Oh shit, I forgot to bring her a nail file. Oh well, she'll have to do without it for a while. I brought her fags. I'm talking about Vulcan lady, I'm picking her up from work now, so... But yeah, honestly, this bike was the best thing that I have ever bought. It cost me... it's a 07 plate, and it had 4,000 miles on the clock, which... I don't see the point in having that, to be honest, having a bike and her doing 500 miles a year on it. Because I bought it last year, so it must have only done 500 miles a year. And me, in the year I've had it, I've put those 4,000 miles back on. So now it's got 8,000 on it. Oh, for God's sake, what is about bloody lights? Ugh. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, 4,000 miles, yeah, and it cost me, I think it was 5,000 for the bike. But you've got to admit, for near enough a brand new bike, the starting cost for them is, I think it's about 6,000 for brand new. But this came with everything on it apart from the panniers. So it came with the floorboards, it came with passenger floorboards, came with these grips, with the little wrist support on it, which actually is, I use it more than I do anything else on the bike. But it also came with the, yeah, it's got a radiator grill on it that's been custom made for it, and the bike's name is actually, everyone's got a name on the bike. The bike's name is Pippa Kawasaki. Don't know where Pippa came from. I just thought it fitted it. I mean, I've named all my bikes. My first one was called Duchess, little 50cc moped that I used to get to college and back on. Oh god, you can, I don't know if you can see it in the distance, but there's a little something and it stinks. You can tell it's a two-stroke. There it is, the guy with the fluorescent jacket on. Yeah, but the reason I called my moped Duchess was because of on The Simpsons with Willie, the caretaker, and his tractor's called Duchess, and I can just remember watching it and him going, "Pull, Duchess, pull!" And that's where I got mine from, because I can remember trying to give someone a tow on a moped who was in a car. It just, as you can imagine, it just did not work out whatsoever. Yeah, so what I'm going to try and do is take the best bits of this video and compile them. I've got them out another 6 at home and try and take the best bits out of all of them. But here we are. We are now here to pick up the Lady Vulcan. She's a proper knob, I'll tell ya. Ain't she, Kez? Why have they boarded all this up now? Makes no sense. No, but I think it's time to have a fag and to sign off for the day. So, laters.